1-inch spacer for laminate. Sits on your metal panel. Clamp it. Because I can. And this is just a test piece. 1.5-inch spacer in the rear corner. Should line up with your panel below it. Now this spacer, it's a 1-inch spacer. It tells you the laminate side sits up here. The panel side sits in the back. It's a 1-inch thick spacer. It's important that we keep it that way. Put your screws in. Make sure that they are flush or below the substrate surface, so it doesn't poke through the laminate. You can leave the spacer right in the corner if you'd like. Take out your spray glue, dust it off, make sure there's no dust and debris on it. You'll have some spray glue shims, just kind of keep spray off anything. You can turn the nozzle. The tip, the very tip, the black tip. It'll change the angle of the spray. So I don't want to mess up your spacer and get glue all over it. It's very important to get the edges very, very good. I do 2 coats around the edges. Once you get around the edges, overlap your spray pattern. Adjust how much spray comes out of the can by twisting the cap. Label. And of course we got the edge of the panel. We don't want to put all that glue everywhere. Here's your laminate sheet. You got to spray that as well. Same thing. Now this laminate is cut and routed exactly to the panel. So this panel needs to match. This panel I labeled a 7. There's a 7 there. They're both at the bottom. The panels are labeled top so you don't get mixed up. It must follow the direction of this router to the panel. So all the edges will fit properly. Make sure you get 100% coverage. Like a web. These sticks. soon as this is dry to the touch, it's not leaving wet glue on your fingertips. It might be a little cold, but it's ready. As long as it's not adhering to your hand, your fingertips, it's ready to be applied. And this is an art, and we're going to share it with you. Take out our spacer. We're going to sit this laminate, the bottom edge of it, on your block, like so. Line up your edges. Pull it over. If it's right, put some pressure on it. And that glue will hold it in place while you take your sticks out. Little twist, will break the glue bond. Now, it's pretty much ready to go on. Take your spacer out, nice and gentle, so you don't break the laminate. It's all applied. Take your sticker off, and then roll it with your pressure roller that you should still have on the job. Pressure, roll into it. You'll have a little excess spray glue maybe, a little acetone on a rag or lacquer thinner. Give her a little wipe down. Now this grain is going the wrong way. This was a laminate drop I had. So the grain will be going up and down on your pieces. And that's really it. When you're ready for the next panel, put your 1-inch spacer in between. 1-inch spacer. You'll put your board back up underneath your next panel on top of the pan and add your 1-inch spacer in between. Set your next laminate panel up and repeat. I would start at the back, rear wall, middle panel, find my center, and that's where I will put my first panel, right in the center of the back wall. And then line up your edges of the metal pans with your 2 narrower panels on each edge of the corner. I've given you 1.5-inch spacers, but I'm not 100% sure these 1.5-inch spacers remain the same from cap to cap. Sometimes they vary 1 3/8, 5/16 even. So just be aware the center panel is the easiest, and then just add your 1-inch spacer in between, and then next panel. That's it. If you got any questions, you got my number, give me a call. Thanks.